Here are 3 non-generic ways for you to answer the Why Us supplemental essay that is dreaded by a lot of people, so you don't sound like everybody else. Hi there, if you're new, my name is Ahmad. I'm a doctor and an Ivy League consultant. I work with a lot of clients to get them into top 20s and other Ivy League universities. Here are my clients' acceptances this past cycle, including Chicago, Harvard, Stanford, Berkeley, MIT, Yale, and a couple other schools. So if you're interested, follow this channel where I share more tips. Okay, so a lot of you probably approach the Why Us essay by trying to find something unique about the university on their website and trying to somehow fit your interest and your major to those unique things. Guess what? Obviously everybody else is doing it, so that doesn't make you unique. Here is some ways that you can make it a little bit more unique than everybody else. So the first thing I would say is that you want to talk about how that university is going to be a stepping stone to your ultimate career. The top schools in the country love to hear how you are going to become something big in the future and you're going to carry their brand name around. So in order to do that is you need to sell them on that dream. I will be this big thing in the future, and here's why I need to be at your university as part of the Why Us, right? And that could be a certain class or professor, which is something that a lot of people will talk about, but focus more on the skill set that you need to develop and work on in order to become that person. So for example, if you want to be a big shot politician in the future, what are the characteristics that that person would need to have? And work backwards and say, well, in order to be that person, I need to develop these qualities. And at your university, by taking these classes, interacting with these professors, doing X, Y, and Z research, I will develop these skills in order to become that person. That's a lot more nuanced than, oh, I really like the fact that you guys have this program or this research opportunity with this professor and I really want to learn from them. Who cares? Why do you want to learn from them? What are you working towards? The second thing that a lot of people don't actually talk about is the community that that university is situated within. I'm not talking about the campus community, like the students and the faculty there. I'm talking about the surrounding neighborhood, the city, the town that that school is in. A lot of these big universities actually really care as part of their mission to showcase, whether it's true or not, that they are investing in their local community, their local town. So what's really nice is if you as an applicant talk about how you as a student there, you will actually contribute to that surrounding community. Maybe there's a particular group there, a demographic that you really are interested in, you've worked with before that is similar at that university, and you say how you're going to start initiatives or you're going to reach out or do something with that community, that really gets their attention. And then finally, this is really helpful if you're able to pull it off. Not everybody can do it, but again, this is why it's not generic. It's actually talk about any specific examples of alumni. They don't have to, I'm not talking about famous alumni from that university, but just alumni that you're able to have known, contacted, reach out to on LinkedIn, whatever the case may be. So it requires you to be a little bit more proactive, but any alumni from that university that are doing what you want to do in the future. So if you want to become, have a biotech startup, look at any alumni that have recently graduated, maybe in the last 5 to 10 years from that particular university and are doing what you're doing, and talk about how, maybe when you've had a chat with them, maybe like a Zoom call or you actually met them in person, you realize that they are able to have gotten to where they are because they went to that specific university through networking there, through a certain pipeline, through certain access to a network or classes or skills or whatever it is that got them there. So you can really show to that university that you went above and beyond in your own research rather than just sitting at your home, going on their website and looking things up, but you actually looked up on LinkedIn at everybody who maybe is working in that space, who went to that university, and you reached out, been proactive, and tried to get a feel for what they thought was instrumental in getting them to that position. And you realize it was that university, and that's why you want to go there. Now, that is not something a lot of people are able to do, but if you're able to pull it off, it can really speak volume and showcase to that university that you really are interested in going there and you've done your homework.